everyone, how you doing today, and welcome back to my channel. Now today is another review. I've already reviewed Wonder Woman 84. Check that out. And I'm going to be reviewing a better movie, which is called Soul. So what Soul is a Disney Pixar movie. You know, it's going to be an emotional cry ride. We know. It's a Pixar movie. And it's directed by the director of Inside Out and Up, I believe, and Monsters, Inc. So he has a very, very good track record. So what this movie is about a piano player called Joe Gardner. So what he does is he's a piano player he's a music teacher basically, but he has bigger aspirations in life. He wishes that he took his love of piano and jazz into the big leagues. He wants to play as a big time musician. And as he gets this really important gig that gets him that shot in order to become a big time musician, especially after, you know, the regrets of not being a big time musician, he dies. He dies. And that's pretty much, and the premise of the story after that is that he becomes a soul, but he doesn't want to go and die and basically go to heaven. He wants to get back to his body and play his play in this opportunity, which will get him the big time opportunity. I said that wrong. Playing a gig that'll get him a big time opportunity in life as a piano player, and that's pretty much the premise of Soul. So right off the bat, what do I think about this movie? This movie is flipping fantastic. This is definitely, if not one of the best movie I've watched this year. Even though I haven't watched that many movies this year, let me not lie. I mean, the virus has made it a lot harder for us to watch movies like that, but I would definitely say this is probably the best one. This is an emotional thriller, cry ride, like I said. Like I said, it's a Pixar movie, it's an emotional cry ride. So this is definitely one of those. I feel like this movie is going to resonate a lot with adults more than kids. It's definitely the most mature Pixar film I've ever seen. Like it's one of those films where I'm watching, I'm like, damn, this is not for kids. But yet again, it is for kids because it's like cartoony, it's funny, it has some things that kids will enjoy. But a lot of the messages across from this film and a lot of the message in this film is definitely more for us, the adults, especially the ones who are actually active in life. Like, what I love about this film is that Joe Gardner is an everyday man, but he has big aspirations. But what is the thing is that he has regrets in life. And a lot of us have regrets in life. Even me, I'm only 24, but I have regrets in life. And going through this movie, the reason why I feel like it's so emotional is because you see Joe Gardner's life. You see what he's been doing in his life. You see how far he's come. And even he's like, damn, my life was just a waste. And people do feel like that. Like there are times where even me, I've sat down and thought about life and I've just been like, damn, I'm 24. Even though, like I said, I'm overdoing it because I'm young. But I've just sat down and thought, man, what am I actually doing in my life? Have I actually accomplished anything I've wanted to do? Like, am I going to die now and just not have lived? You know what I mean? Like, that's stuff that I have definitely thought about. So it was super relatable when I saw Joe Gardner go through his whole life and have pretty much the same thing. Even the fact that he wants to travel to make his dream of being a musician true, and he's gotten older, his family are worried for him, saying, okay, how are you chasing on your dreams? Like, why are you still chasing your dreams? You got to live life now. Like, you don't have money, you don't have an income, you need an income. And it's stuff like those type of pressures, those immediate pressures that really get you, and it can stop you from achieving your dreams. People do that. Like, people would be like, oh, I wish, like, you know, when I don't know, in movies and also in real life, when some people are always having that argument with their wife or something and saying, oh, if it wasn't for you, if I didn't have this child, I would have gone and done this, I would have gone and done that. And people, like I said, these are regrets in life that people have. So yet again, seeing stuff like that is also pretty relatable. Even though yet again I'm young, I've seen that from other people's perspective and also in movies as well, I'd say. So seeing that in this movie was really, really relatable. And obviously, I forgot to mention the performances. I've been talking about the meaning of this film, and I haven't talked about the performances. Jamie Foxx is awesome as Joe Gardner, and Tina Fey plays this soul called 22, who is a new soul who is basically, these new souls have to be moved into new bodies, essentially. So basically, they be given all the traits of a soul, and then they're pushed into the body. But she's had problems because she's not being, or she or it, I don't know what to call it, but they've not been she's not been able to complete all her personality traits because she's still trying to find the meaning of why she should go to Earth. Like, what's the point? And there's a lot of lines that really hit. Like, there's a lot of lines that really hit in this movie as well, to do with how trash Earth is and life is, and to do with how we need to find better meaning in life as well. Like, it's a lot of deep meanings in this, and like I said, I feel like this will go over children's heads, but if you really pay attention to it, you will understand what they're talking about. Animation. I'm not talking about the animation as well. The animation is flipping fire. Pixar is goated. I don't think anyone could go toe to toe with Pixar in terms of animation. It's actually ridiculous how realistic the animation is in this movie, because I saw that in Toy Story 4 and it blew my flipping mind. Like, in Toy Story 4, I couldn't believe the animation that they were pulling off in that. So same thing with Soul. That's why I went to the Soul and I was doing the animation. I was like, all right, cool, this is Pixar. Like, even though it's freaking amazing, like, I was just like, all right, cool, it's Pixar, because Toy Story 4, basically that's the standard, and this is keeping that standard. Black people as well in this movie are animated so well. Like, I love this, man. I love it. Like, all shapes and sizes, and they don't look ugly. Like, you know how usually animations, black people look big, over the top, big lipped, or just weird. These black people in the movie just look beautiful, man. Black is excellence, and I love that. That's representation that we need in this type of movie. Like, I love the fact that this is a proper black film. Like, there were even some black references I did not expect. Like, even one to do with the light up. Like, I couldn't believe it was in this movie, but I was happy to see it. Like, stuff like this is what is super important. Like, I love representation, and stuff like in Soul, black representation is just in full flow, and it's so awesome. But other than that, okay, I don't want to gush too much about the other sides. The music's fire, obviously. The music's beautiful, by the way. When they were playing some scores as well, beautiful. Acting's fire. Characters are awesome. Even the fact that you have this dynamic between Joe, who has lived his life, has regrets, doesn't know if, like, his life can get better, has a one-track mind about what he wants to do in life, and then 22, who is appreciating legit everything to do with life. Like, 22 doesn't know that much about how Earth is, but when something happens, 22 now appreciates so much of life, even the smallest things. And I feel like that's the message that this film is trying to get across, is that, all right, you may have regrets. You may want to go somewhere. You may think that if you can't get to this place, life is not worth living. Why am I here? What's the point of this life? Like, what am I doing on this earth? But you gotta just take a step back and just breathe. Take it all in. Take all the little things in. Like, take everything that life has to offer in this earth. And that hits home, man, because I don't want to go into spoilers, but you see all the little things that life is giving to Joe and 22, and you start to realize that your brain would be like, these are so minuscule. And even Joe says at one point, it's like, this is standard, man. But when you think about it, you're like, wow, I thank God I'm alive to see this, to eat this, to do this, to feel this. Like, you need to recalibrate your brain into thinking that it's not just about trying to get to the place where you're trying to get to, and life is ass if you don't do it. It's more about, even if you can't do it, there's still other things in life. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. And I love the fact that this film addresses that. That's why this film is flipping incredible. And I just love this message, man. So anyway, without overdoing it, I'm going to get to the score. And in all honesty, I'm going to give it a 9.5 for now. But I feel like over time, it might raise to a 10 out of 10 for me. But my initial impressions is that this is an amazing film, 9.5. Yeah, man. Soul, go watch Soul, man. It will actually fill your soul. And if you feel like you need some soul searching, watch Soul. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just does everything. It just makes me happy, man. But anyway, that's my review for Soul. Did you like Soul? Did you not like Soul? Do you want to watch Soul? Let me know in the comment section. I'm open to discussion. Thank you very much for watching. Please like this video. Subscribe to my channel for more on pop culture and entertainment. Have a great day. Stay safe. Watch this over Wonder Woman, and I'll see you soon. All right. Peace.